Very good morning, my friends. This is Jeannette, filming from the city of San Antonio, Texas, in this beautiful, gorgeous, sunny day, but it's not really hot as normally it is here in Texas. Thank God for that, and I welcome you with all of my heart, my friends. Today, I'm going to be creating a makeup tutorial, totally full of luxury, as I'm going to be introducing you to the latest and recent releases from Tom Ford. And I welcome you, friends. For my face, I'm going to be applying this stunning primer. It is called Forever Glow from Christian Dior Star Filter. I love it so much. And this beautiful new release from Christian Dior regarding Dior Forever, the Stick Foundation. So I'm going to be using the shade 2, as the Star Glow filter is shade 2. The recommendation is that you can pair, the Star filter with the foundation shade you use. So I'm going to be using this with you here. And I welcome you, my friends, inviting you to subscribe, like, and comment to my channel. All of my videos are filmed 4K using 70% of natural light and 30% of the artificial light I receive from the slate station. I don't use filters. I never use filters. Whatever the screen is translating, it is fidelity. I'm going to apply, as I'm saying, this Star filter today more than any other day, because, friends, I'm recovering from last day, and this beautiful primer produce a blurring effect. Everything in this channel, friends, it is spontaneous. I'm being identifying this beautiful channel, friends, and I say beautiful because I'm advocated, to teach. I'm advocated, friends, to make a difference with my channel. This is a precious time for me. It's my happy time when I'm here creating. Thank you to all of you for your kindness. Thank you for your patience with my broken English. I will proceed with a stick foundation in shade 2, Neutral. We'll be using the BK 101, yes, 101 brush, a foundation brush, friends. I can do it with my finger, but I don't want for my fingers to take too much of the pigment that I just applied, okay? I think this foundation, friends, is so beautiful. I was mentioning I'm recovering, friends, from legs days. I just did the legs yesterday. I was jittering because the soreness is coming and my body feel it, right? So how gorgeous is this foundation from Christian Dior, friends? Oh my, how beautiful it is, how easy it is to diffuse the product. Oh my, the way that this foundation set on the skin, friends, is so skin-like. Even my skin had a blurring effect as well, which is highly appreciated. Dior Forever Skin Perfector 2 Neutral. For my eyebrows, I'm using my Must Go Gucci Brow Stylo, and the shade that I normally use is 3 Châtain. And for my brow setter, I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a clear brow setter. I will be listing all of the product, friends. I'm demo right now and using my face. My beautiful friends, I just finished applying the concealer, and I picked for today Cosas. This concealer is sufficient for me to enlighten and cancel and conceal the dark circles. So I'm going to be using as my powder and a sweet the loose setting powder that you can use on your face and or eyes, shade 300. And I love to apply the powder everywhere where I did apply the concealer, okay? So it's basically on the inner eye of my eyes, because I don't want the product. Then I did deposit MAUVE. How beautiful it is, this powder, friends. And I never hear anybody speaking about this beauty. What proceed now? We're going to be speaking about these two releases that Tom Ford launched recently before I start doing my face. This is the 01 Metallic Mauve. Wow, how beautiful it is. I'm going to provide swatches now. So this is the mauve. That is the shimmer. This is the purple. And this is the more intense of the shade, which is a deep mauve. Very highly pigmented. And come with these two applicators. One is hair and the other one is sponge. So we're going to be working with this palette today, but I want to show you the second palette he launched. And we're speaking about the 02 Rose Ale. Same thing, two applicators, and here you have this stunning palette. Let me tell you, these palettes are just perfect for the transitioning season, you know, in which we are still technically summer, but coming into fall. It's very pretty. And I'm going to provide swatch as well, very quick. Look at this, friends. Oh my, look at this beauty. Wow. So, Rose Bay. Highly pigmented as well. I can see more pink, mauve. I see a gorgeous brown and a gorgeous shimmer shade that is peachy. It's a peach pinky, those kind of hybrid shade that I call. Wow. It's so beautiful, my loves. Super beautiful. I think many of you are going to just love this palette. Formulation, creamy, non-powdery, super easy to diffuse, friends. So this one, 01 Metallic Mauve and 02 Rose Veil. Okay, so for today I really want to work on the Metallic Mauve. For my contour, I'm going to be using Tom Ford shade in Illuminate Contour Duo. This is the Intensity 1. A little bit of the product over here. The first stroke of the product, okay? So, here is my halo. I don't go right there in the halo, but I'm go in between. Because when you diffuse the product, you are going up and down, okay? This product is highly pigmented, require a tiny little bit more work. I have natural dentation in this area. This is natural, okay? I like to create a little shadow before I start diffusing everything, okay? Intensity 1 from Tom Ford. That's it. Look at this. How gorgeous it is. Since we are going to be doing a little bit of everything, look what I'm going to use. I'm going to use Les Beige from Chanel. And it is the Maxi Oversize Healthy Glow Powder Sun Kiss Sunshine Light. And this is the shade, okay? You know, bronzer, when we talk about bronzer, we talk about warmer shade. So I'm going to grab just a tiny little bit of this powder because it's very, very pigmented, okay? Between the hollow and the wall of my cheeks with a very fluffy brush. And the one that I'm using is the 102 from BK Beauty. I love doing the process or the preparation of the face with you. So if happen you don't know how to apply your product, you can learn here with me, okay? So for my blush of these two shades, and why not to try a third shade, depending how this behave. If it is too light, I can always switch to a deepest shade. Synthetic, I love synthetic for this kind of a pigment. And I'm going to start applying in the very first layer 3 dots of the orange, so that way we can start working in a gradient, okay? I think I'm going for the lightest one because the darkest shade is to be used, in my opinion, by itself. I'm going to apply a tiny little bit of this one on the apple of my cheeks and there. If I need another one, I will apply it later. So what I like from Armani blushes, friends, it is that when this product set, friends, oh my, it's set kind of matte, but it's so air brushing, friends. It gives you a good amount of time to apply the product. It's quick. This product from Armani, friends, are highly pigmented. I think so. Okay, this has been the product of the year. I like everything that Armani produce, friend. Everything, with no exception. So the transition that I created was between this gorgeous vivid orange and this beautiful pink. Now we're proceeding to the eye makeup look, okay? I want to welcome you again, my friends, if you are just tuning to my channel. And this channel is for you, dedicated to you. Thank you very much for everything. I passed 1,000 subscribers, friends, and I am a very young channel, okay? I've been telling you this before. My channel is young, but I dedicated to you. From the day number 1 when I opened this channel, that was the purpose. We're going to do the makeup together, okay? So since we are going to be using this stunning shade, which is the 01 Metallic Mauve from Tom Ford, recent release for fall 2024. I'm going to proceed with this lightest, it's like a pale rose shade, okay? So I'm going to apply 1 dot, friends, in this with this kind of pigment, my loves. 1 little touch. Don't go like that because you are going to grab a lot of product. With this highly pigmented product, friends, you need to go 1 touch and that's it. And also you are assuring, you know, the preservation of your palette. So I'm applying this from the crease above. How beautiful it is, this shade. I like going, as I've been teaching you, depending on the category of the pigment, friends, is how I actually manage the application of the shades. So when you encounter this kind of product, you want to go in circles, okay? When the products are more creamy, is when I loved going with dab and dab and dab. You had a beautiful result by doing that. Look how beautiful it is, because this is going actually to help us, you know, with the transition. So now we are going to start actually packing the deepest shade, which is going to be this gorgeous, let me see, this beautiful mauve shade, friends. Let us see one touch, and I want to see how much I'm grabbing here. I'm going to try to take the most that I can with the palette, right? It's not that you have to do it in the same way, but I need to show you the potential of the palette. If happen, for example, you want to invest in a palette like this, how further you can go or how softer you can go. You can work from 2 and 2 shades and you are perfectly fine. Or you can work with every single shade and you have a most complete eye makeup look. For example, this shade is more creamy. As you can observe, I already start doing the saturation with that in motion, and look at that, how pretty it is. And also the other thing, the application and the technique that I'm using, friends, is really amazing for people that have deep set eyes or hooded eyes, okay? Since the depth of my eyes, right? Look, there is my crease over there. Let me see. There is my crease. When I open my eyes, the crease is gone, okay? You can see it very well. So I do a little magic with the darkest shade. I just go on the wall, which is there, the wall of the crease, applying a tiny little bit of the darkest shade, creating little by little a new crease, okay? So by creating this crease, I'm maturing, that I'm not losing intensity on the eye, okay? So I'm not touching the shade I did apply first. And then when I get the saturation I'm looking for, look, friends, I start pushing the shade outwards. So I normally go in an ascendant way because I naturally have almond eyes. That is the other thing, almond eyes. And right here on the outer corner, my eyes make it down turn, right? So with more reason, friends, when I'm applying, right, the darkest shade, but by saturating, you know, I go in ascendant way. So that way I fusion both shades, the one that I did apply first and the one that I'm applying now. And that is what we have. Okay, so now we're going to the other eye. I remind you, the eyes are just sisters, are not twins, okay? But this is for the ladies. Like I'm saying, you have the gorgeous deep set of eye or hooded eyes, right? That is the beauty of makeup. Makeup helps us, you know, to correct as well. How gorgeous is this matte shade? The first and this one, the second are matte. Super creamy, friends, super creamy. You know, also I am observing it doesn't produce any patchiness. How pretty the shade is. Look. I know that we have seen another palette with similar shades before, but not the same, friends. So I switched to the original brush because it's more fluffy. And I keep diffusing the product at work. And I keep working, you know, on the blending. So you can saturate your darkest shade as it is your wish, okay? Or your desire. Some people, they don't like it very strong. Some people like it. So I'm going to do it kind of not medium. Let us say medium, okay? So now we're coming, friends, to the shade, and I'm going to proceed and apply in the middle, creamy metallic shade. Oh my. Okay, you have two ways in which you can apply this type of pigment. You can do it with a flat brush. Let me show you one good example. You can do it with a brush that is like a dumb brush, or simply, friends, if you want to do it with a finger, I can assure you, you will have more saturation of the pigment with the finger, because the brush is going to have the tendency to wash the shade, okay? So let me start applying this beautiful shade on the center of my eyelid, going all the way to the crease but not passing the crease, okay? This cool tone shade, or this purplish kind of lavender, friend, is so gorgeous. How pretty, honestly. Wow. So if you are losing intensity of your darkest shade on the outer, you just come and apply a slightly bit more where you want it and connect everything together so they look more uniform, okay? So since I apply it then a little bit more, I keep, right, diffusing outward. So this is more or less what we have, and I'm going to proceed to the other eye. I'm left-handed, friends, so that is why you see me crossing, let me see, maybe here, crossing arm from one corner to the other one. The palette is a dream, friends. It's so gorgeous. Wow. I'm coming to this gorgeousness. I have never used this palette before, friends. It's the very first time. Texture is more tint, as you can see. Purple is dense. The white shade, or kind of silverish, is thinner in consistency, and you can see it there. And let me see if I can use a very tiny brush. I'm going to pick this one from my Kitco. These are the brushes that I call high precision, and I'm going to apply this product from the inner. Ooh. Oh, friends. I don't know if that is my idea, friends, but I'm observing like a line as well shifting on this. How beautiful it is. No, friends, this palette is gorgeous. Look, you use your pinky, look at this. This shade on the eye is reflecting like a lime green particle. How gorgeous, friends. Oh my, look at this. I'm speechless. So let us do the other eye. Oh yes, friends, I'm not wrong. Had a green with a pink base. How gorgeous it is, the shifting. I hope that you can observe that. Another thing, friends, when I'm using palette like this, I never use primers, okay? Because you can see the sustainability of the shade without anything. Wow, friends, look at this, how pretty it is. As you can see how easy it is to work with this palette, friends. So let me tell you, I would like to apply a tiny little bit of this shade by itself, just my lower or lash line. Just to get that kind of a romantic effect. So I place the tip of the brush here from that point and coming into nothing toward the inner, okay? Everything is technique. Apply the tip of the brush here completely white and then just diffuse. Also, you can refine it with a concealer brush. If that is the case, the palette doesn't present any type of fallout. Look at this. This is what I'm saying. Nothing come, but you want to refine what you did. The palette itself doesn't require much work. And I want to introduce you to this beautiful matte purple Stylo waterproof from Christian Dior. The purple is super deep, but it's beautiful to give more dimension to the eye. And I'm going to apply this shade on the upper waterline and probably 1/3 on the lower, okay? Let us say you want dimension, but you don't want actually to do a wing line. You can perfectly, friends, just leave it like this. What I'm doing is I'm applying the waterline, right, all along my upper waterline, but here on the outer corner lash line, I'm diffusing the same waterproof matte purple upward, and on top I come with a brush and I do apply the very deepest shade that we were playing before. And this is what we have. Look at that. It's just a tiny little bit, and that gives as well a lifting to your eyes. And look how natural and pretty look without having the need, you know, of creating actually a wing line. So what I'm going to do, since we're not going to do a wing, I really would like to apply individual eyelashes. So that is my next step. I did apply the first eyelash here on this eye. It is set and I'm coming for the second one. So this technique that I use, I do apply the single eyelash from bottom up, okay? Or under my eyelashes. That's it. So what this is doing, friends, I need to apply the mascara, okay? It's giving a little twist on my turn down. If happen you really want to produce that lifting effect on your eyelashes, you can use this technique. I'm using a micro tweezers. I really love this individual eyelashes from Kiss. Is the new way to lash clusters, because you know you can apply as many as you want. You can apply the whole eye, or you can just apply on the outer corner, which is, in this case, I'm just going to emphasize the outer corner and leave the rest of the eye clean, okay? Here it is, the false cara new way to lash clusters. So come with three or four different sizes. Okay. My friend, when I'm doing this kind of makeup look, I really love using Gucci. This mascara is very lengthening, okay? You will see. My friends, the most of my makeup looks are creative. Okay, this is the most soft I can work in a makeup look. My certification that is on the back, I don't know if you can see it. I graduate from Advanced Techniques, meaning high fashion, editorial, and creative makeup looks, okay? I start from basics. I have more than 11 certification, my friends. Okay, the best use you can, in which you can use me, friends. The best way that you can use me is by doing creativity. If you are on that spot, you are in the right channel. Not only I'm teaching you, my friend, how to use a palette like this. Look, the palette, and many people judge the palette at first glance by saying it's nothing special about the palette. But look at this, how I'm going to say it's nothing special, friends. The tremendous makeup look we did. This is just, you know, to expose the potential of the palette, right? Look the Gucci mascara, friends. Wow. I really like the finish, friends. If you want more drama in a makeup look like this with a palette, with the same palette, just add some black eyeliner. I can't have enough from this shade here, friends. I'm going to bring the camera closer. How gorgeous it is, friends. Wow. Let me see which one is going to be my pick for lip lining. And I'm using this stunning lip liner from Natasha Denona. I recently got it. It's called Lion NP 2.5. Natasha Denona. Had a pink undertone. As this pencil is applied, it's set. Are you there, friends? Okay, let me tell you. I own this shade from Tom Ford. It is called Casablanca. A swatch of the lipstick on the bottom. But look how beautiful it is. It's a, look how gorgeous you can work with this. It's a velvet matte. And by using Tone 4 shade and Illuminate Gloss Looks in shade Aura, look how beautiful this is. Let me see if I can put some on top of the shade I just applied. It's literally a gloss. A tiny little bit, friends, of moist, okay? Since it is a gloss. This is our final look. This is the combo for the lips from Tone 4. Casablanca is a gorgeous velvet matte shade, and Aura, the gloss looks from Tone 4. You want to invest in beautiful product, friends. Wow, this. You can go all around the year using this product, and more on winter, friends. Look, now that the shade is setting, I don't know if you can observe it better over there. It's just stunning. So I leave you with this thinking, friends. So you have been, you know, I seen the palette. The palette is a beauty. So my friends, with this, I let you go. I hope that you really enjoy this session today. Thank you so much for staying with me, my loves. Thank you so much for all the support, for the love, for the comments. Thank you for supporting me in my young journey in my channel. I've been working really hard, friends, because the desire that I have, you know, to show, to teach. If you have any special requests about technique of application of your product, don't hesitate, friends, and just shoot me messages what you want of if there is any product that you want for me to demo, let me know and I will make it happen. Okay, like always, this is not making enough justice of how gorgeous the palette is in person. So thank you very much, my friend, and don't forget I will be listing everything. Okay, I love you all and have a beautiful rest of the day. Okay, bye.